microphones are on. If everything's working as designed, it looks like the pod track is moving. It looks like it's moving up and down. The Streamlabs is moving side to side. Good Lord, I think we did it. Hallelujah. Praise Buddha. All right.
It's a Saturday night. That makes it all right.
Well, if it's Saturday night, I do apologize to all of the dancing and listening audience out there. I do not have the $1.2 million view of the Sun Valley Fox. I can go into many reasons why, but let it suffice to say that, well, I just fucked up. That's about all there is to it. I got a lot of other stuff done, and I was able to pour myself what do I got? I got a Blockbuster. Oh, Blockbuster Video in Bend, Oregon, the last one. We still got to do the interview from up there. We got 45 minutes of an interview with those owners. We haven't even posted. Way behind on stuff. All right, raise a glass with me. Let's kick this pig. Bottom of the Glass Nation's about to begin. What does that mean? Well, the truth is at the bottom of the glass. You keep drinking, and finally the truth will come out. You can't help yourself. You just start saying it. Politics, religion, sport. You know what's going on. You call your wife all those names you don't dare call her when you're sober. But mainly you have to remember a couple of things here. It's time to pull the drapes. Put the cat out, let the dog in. Grab your favorite adult beverage and sit back in your favorite chair, because cats don't seem to like the program. They go out. Dogs seem to enjoy it. Bring them in. And for you, the more you drink, the funnier I'll seem. Here we go.
All righty. I don't think I have anything in the sheets, but gotta let you guys know tonight, Mary Mathis over on TikTok, your moderator, is off tonight, and Danny H is off tonight. So you've got Shy over on Facebook.
Wow.
You've got me on YouTube with backup of Jade, and then Dragon Slayer Jade is over on Rumble.
I'm reading TikTok right now. You got Nate.
All right.
Gurford. What the fuck is it? Gurford 71. Jeffrey Dodd 571. Why do they put weird numbers at the end? I mean, was he born in May of 71?
Maybe it's TikTok's
or
name.
571. Maybe that's his area code. Tom Kozlowski just signed in here. We got a bunch of people stopping by. I'm not sure if they're staying. Gerald Epps, Tom Kozlowski, James, John Garcia, Damian Scott. I'm watching some stuff over there. I'm watching things going on. Don't think I'm not. I am.
Right.
All right. So, you know what I can't tell is going on over here? Such a weird thing. You know, Rumble's weird.
They all are
TikTok's
weird.
a little bit weird, too. And what is the thing going on that? No, don't. Oh, now it caught up. Okay. Now I see what's going on. Now, listen.
Don't yell at me.
I didn't know what you... I was expounding. Now
Wow.
listen. Now listen here. Listen up. You don't have headphones on. You can't be going, oh my God.
You're yelling at me.
I'm yelling to you. I'm yelling to you, my love. Not at you. I'm just, hello.
Oh, okay.
Oh, too much drinking before the live stream. Should have saved the drinking for during the live. Okay, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a true drag and drop section of the program here. I'm going to have to physically drag and drop. Why? Because I've dragged and I've dropped. I didn't bring my stuff with me tonight, so we're a little bit behind. That's okay, though. It's going to make perfect sense. Hang on to your ass. I got some stuff to cover here, man. We're going to bounce around a little bit, but there's stuff. There's definite stuff here. I just got to get to the point of conversating correctly on each one.
By the way, all your moderators are women tonight.
Oh, really? All right.
I'm just letting
Surrounded
you know.
by chicks. I like it. Okay. Now, there's a couple things I want to get to. First, I try to bring you guys local community awareness things. I've been sitting on this for a while. Now, I act like, well, I've been sitting on it for a while trying to make a decision on what I'm doing. The truth is I lost it. I just found it again. Now I'm pretending that I've been holding it close to the vest. No, I just came up with it again. But I got it for you guys right now. The drag and drop section of the program begins. This is an actual sign in my neighborhood. There you go. Pay attention to that. This is when I was checking out of the dump, but it's not called a dump.
Oh,
Here in Minden, we call this a transfer station.
Yes.
We don't call it a dump. We don't call it the junkyard. We don't call it any of those things. No.
You sound like George Carlin right there.
How's that?
We don't call it a...
Well, we call it the transfer station. So that's a nice transfer station. It's so nice and pleasant. This is a real sign. Dear valued customer, due to the area's low analog phone system for credit card, debit card processing you may experience an extended wait during checkout. Now, checkout, that's really what they call. I don't have a grocery basket full of shit that I've collected from the junkyard.
Yeah.
I don't have a push cart from the dump. I'm leaving the dump. All my shit's back there. But they do weigh you in, they weigh you out. That's a thing that goes on there. But this is a real sign. And it's out here in northern Nevada. You know, when they talk about having AOL dial-up, you have to crank the side of the computer.
I should have got you another sign tonight, by the way.
And then your internet works. That's how it goes. So this is a real sign, and it lets you know that if they swipe your debit card, they swipe your credit card, boop, 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 ding, and you got to sit there and wait. Why? I don't know why, but that's what it says. Just be prepared to wait. So there you sit in this long fucking line because they're still on AOL dial. That's a real sign out there. And what's funny is the sign looks pretty new and clean, like they refurbished the sign to let you know. Quit buying a new sign and buy some Spectrum or something, man.
They had some dollars left in the budget. It's the end of the year. They had the sign redone. Okay.
I don't know. Then, you know, there's another thing that came to mind here. I got to tell you, it's a quick news story. I didn't print the article. I'll just show you the picture and we can talk about it. This is from North Carolina. Don't worry, I'm not picking on Florida. This is from North Carolina.
Oops.
And, yeah, this guy, the title of this thing was Man Calls 911. And so I did read the article. Now listen to this.
Okay.
In North Carolina on a highway, the man called 911 and told the 911 operator an eagle dropped a cat through my windshield. Yeah. An eagle. Now, this is the only picture they showed. If they showed the eagle or the cat, or I would have showed you those. They didn't. No, just this. But it was a big, long article, and it was the transcript of the talk between the 911 operator and the dude in North Carolina. Now, first of all, why would you call 911? I'm just asking.
Unless somebody got hurt.
Well, it didn't appear to. I read the whole transcript. Nobody got hurt.
Oh, okay.
He ultimately didn't ask for a policeman. He did not ask for a fireman. He did not ask for an ambulance driver. No doctor. But he called 911 in a panic and said an eagle just dropped a cat on my car. Ended up getting a tow truck. So why'd you call 911 and how do you know it was an eagle? Now, I could see knowing it's a cat. If the cat went through your windshield and died and the cat's right there, you know a cat got dropped. And there it is. But there was no picture of the cat. But there definitely is not going to be a picture of the eagle. How does he know? He said a bald eagle dropped a cat on my car.
Well, you'd see it flying, wouldn't you?
If it was flying so low that you could see it, it would not put a hole through your windshield. The cat would have bounced off. That eagle had to drop that thing from 10,000 feet for a cat to go through a front windshield. You know what? I'm just not convinced that this story was totally legit, but they ran with it.
That's a big hole.
That's a big fucking hole. Now, I don't drag a lot of things into our world that has to do with memes. There are, as you know, my wife and I are part of the memeing community on Instagram and Facebook Blue, Facebook Personal. So we see a lot. And there's a lot of funny ones in there. I just don't bring them in here and talk about them. But there was one I saw. Wasn't on our page. I may steal it and put it on our page, but it wasn't on our page. But this thing had like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 likes and 500 comments. And the comments were all, yeah, I had one. Yes, I owned one. My parents had one. I'm looking at this thing going, look, I grew up in the 70s. You're telling me in the late 60s and all through the 70s, there is an item that was part of an average middle-class suburban household that I'm not aware of? All the friends I had, all the relatives, all the places I went. It's not like I was in Podunk, Oklahoma, and there were 6 people in town. No. I grew up in Los Angeles County. If there was something to be had, God damn it, we should have had it. This is what I'm trying to show you guys.
Okay.
This was the item that I never saw that everybody said they saw one of. They had one of. This is an AM, FM radio toilet paper holder in your bathroom. I have never seen one. Gen X Mom, we're the same age.
Never saw one.
You had hundreds of friends growing up. Never saw one.
Never saw one.
Now, perhaps this was such a rich item that I was middle class. We didn't have one. Perhaps maybe my middle class friends did have one, but maybe this was only in the master bathroom where the mom and dad were.
Carla on YouTube says, "Oh my God, my friend had one."
See, how come everybody has this quickly? How did they have one, but I never had one? I never saw this
Kevin Grimes laughed and said, "I had one of those." Kevin Grimes.
How did everybody? I never saw this, and there were so many people going, "Yep, saw it, totally normal. Had one, seen one, did one, used one. I've even made mine work." And come on,
my dad would have been all over that.
I would have been, as like an 11-year-old kid, I thought I would have never left the bathroom. That was the coolest thing ever. I could have listened to Dodger games. I could have listened
while you're taking a shit.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Okay.
I might even have sat down to pee. Instead of standing, just so I could be in there longer. I'm bringing that to your attention. That's a possibility. So there's people. You guys recognize this shit. That's weird. I wouldn't have thought that at all. All right. There's a couple newsworthy items we should cover. This fucking guy's from Missouri.
Oh, he's cute. Like the bow tie.
Yeah, the bow tie is cool. Missouri judge who wore an Elvis wig and often played his music in court agrees to step down. I read the article.
What is he stepping down for?
The public, the community, doesn't like him talking like Elvis, moving like Elvis, wig like Elvis, and playing Elvis songs during court. But it's not illegal. It's not against the rules.
He's just having some fun.
So
what was it, in traffic court? Because that would be hilarious if it was in traffic court. Come on.
Well, he's stepping down. He's not fired. They're like, please stop doing this. Could you please just quit? We can't fire you. But this is annoying. Could you please not do this anymore? So they agreed.
So he's stepping down from judge to lawyer?
No, he's done. He's just stepping away from the game. But, he gets his pension, he gets his retirement. But the city council's like, get the fuck out of here. There's something wrong with you. You can't dress like Elvis every fucking day. And then the subtext of the article was people walking around going, who did the background check on this asshole? Which one of you guys let him? I want to see who signed off on this guy and said he's fine.
That's why I'm saying, if it's traffic court, how boring would traffic court be?
Or night court, like the comedy.
Yeah, like entertain it. It would be.
Well, there's some stuff there to be sure. Now, you guys, this is in the regular news. And you guys say, well, it should be like on the National Enquirer and it should be on Funny News. And no, that's like regular news stories for today. In fact, that's not even a slow news day in Florida. This is in Missouri, but it would be a slow news day in Florida if that guy was brought up. But you guys don't understand. Growing up in the 80s, late 70s, and all through the 80s, the National Enquirer, none of us believed anything that was in there ever. They had the biggest, dumbest, most outlandish stories, and I've never bought one. I've never bought a National Enquirer, but you know what? I probably read 1,000 of them because you know where they put them? They put them right there when you're checking out at the grocery store. And when there's really long lines and you're in the grocery line for about 20 or 30 minutes, you start flipping through magazines. I'd always grab the National Enquirer to see the crazy. Now, you guys don't think I'm thinking right on that, but I am. So here's one. This is a National Enquirer-esque story. I'm not saying it's actually from the National Enquirer, but this is the kind of stuff that I read growing up.
What? What?
The guy put Pop Rocks at the end of his Johnson. You know, only a couple would have to remain there throughout the day and sweat or a little piss, and the Pop Rocks go off.
Oh, that just is not...
He admitted it was a big mistake. Now, the rest of us, we didn't know not to do that shit. That would have seemed like probably not a good idea from the get-go. But for some reason, this guy was sitting all alone, pouring Pop Rocks in his mouth, and he looks down and says, ooh, I wonder what'll happen if I stuff some of this up my foreskin and my Johnson. He admits later it wasn't a good idea. So see?
Really?
He did. He learned. He's a good guy. Here's another drag and drop section of the program for you.
Needs to be a sign.
I don't understand this. This is clearly from England. English fuckers are weird. Inventor killed by electric bum wiper. They've even got a drawing of how an electric bum wiper, that's for us in America, that's you wiping your ass. And why he has to have an electric one is beyond me. Who invented it boggles my mind. But the article didn't say exactly how it killed him. I was trying to invent a way in my brain that somehow you could get tangled up in an ass wiping machine that would cause your demise. Got to tell you, Couldn't think of one. Nothing came to mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we've received the truth at the bottom of the glass, therefore we should all drink. I think if we drink maybe enough shots of whiskey, a few cans of beer, you guys are smoking, stroking, joking, and sloping down the other side of the hill. I think if you guys partake on your end of it, we can come up with some answers, because I'm going to keep drinking until I solve the mysteries of the National Enquirer. I'm a little bit behind right now, but if you guys know how an ass wiping machine would kill somebody, just let me know in the comment section. All right, Gen X Mom, while I drink, you talk.
John Parise on Facebook Blue is in the chat. Good evening, Bottom of the Glass Nation. I bet the General and Queen don't remember me.
Absolutely.
I'm the one who shut the lights off on the General's lunchbox a couple years ago. Oh, the memories of Charles Wainwright and the LED conspiracy.
I remember John Parise, but I forgot all about Charles Wainwright as our one true stalker at Gen X Talk years ago.
That is true.
And the guy who I got into an argument with about LED lights burning down the city or some shit he said, whatever that fucker was saying. Yeah, John Parise, welcome back, my man. All right. Should we continue? Yes, we should. I'm glad you thought so, too. Oh, for those of you who saw the Garage Show last night, I have to re-edit it and do some stuff, and I'll repost. It's up right now, but it's kind of in its raw long form. There's no intro. There's no exit. I'll clean all that up when I got time. However, a lot of responses from you guys about the clock, the Seth Thomas clock. And we did take it apart and show you guys stuff. What you didn't get to see was we couldn't put it back together.
Thank God you didn't put that on the live stream.
No, we didn't do that on the live stream, but I did show some members only some stuff, and I'll bring one of the pictures over to you guys. Yeah, we had reassemble time with the Seth Thomas clock from 1809 or 1812, and it had wooden gears, but you can see there's a pinhole down there in the center of the clock where the hands went on, and we filmed us taking them out. You saw us with needle nose pliers. You come out, set things to the side, very carefully lift the hands off, but trying to get it back together, not so easy. Sun Valley Fox and I had both been drinking. I'm sure that contributed, but the hole was so fucking small on that. I didn't think we were ever going to get it. I finally went inside, and I took a couple pictures on my way out the door of the Sun Valley Fox trying to put it back together. I actually took that picture of the hole in there to show him on my phone. This is what you're shooting for. The hole is not in the center. The hole is off to one side, and it has a guide slot that it goes through. It was just a fucking mess. You know, Seth Thomas made that clock. Google, just look up Seth Thomas, Wikipedia Seth Thomas. He's a fucking man back in the day. But fuck that guy for making things so complicated back in 1809. He couldn't just made it simple.
He was working with what he worked with, okay? It was probably a needle that he used, a sewing needle.
I know, but the way he did it offset where it wouldn't pull shit out, fuck, man, come on.
I don't know what to tell you.
It was a pain in the ass. Sun Valley Fox eventually did get it. The thing you didn't see was me holding the flashlight while he was trying to thread the needle, and flashbacks of holding the flashlight for my dad as an 11-year-old boy. I mean, trauma came right to the front right there. Anyway, how'd you guys like to see that? Now, we did talk the other day on a world show. Got a lot of compliments from you guys. Thank you for that. Got emails, got direct messages, got text messages. Most important one, of course, was from St. Donna about AI. I had a very unusual take about the status of artificial intelligence and how it's being used. Not, I wasn't going all Terminator 2 and all that shit. No. I was talking about real practical applications and how we're viewing it right now. And collectively, everybody was like, holy shit, I feel the same way. What I didn't get to, I talked about the downsides, the bad sides, kind of shit that's going on that I don't like about AI. Same stuff you don't like. You look at stuff right now, and the first thing you think about, is that AI or is that real? Because you can't tell. And it's ruining the internet for us. Because we're all going, that'd be really fucking awesome if it was real, but I think that's made up. I'll do the same thing. So that's a downside. But the upside, what I didn't tell you, and let me preface this, half of you fuckers are going to be pissed. Hey, Stephen Owen gave me 2 somethings. I don't know what they are.
I don't know what to tell you.
They're like 2 targets or roses or something. Hey, Stephen Owen, I'm looking, man. I can't see what it is, buddy, but thank you for doing that.
Sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar. So when I start talking politics, A third of you leave. Oh, this fucking guy's talking politics. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck that guy. If I talk sports, if I bring up sports as a segment for 10 minutes, third of you guys go, fuck it. If I want to go listen to sports, I'll go listen to sports somewhere else. Well, you know what? Then there's nothing to talk about because no matter what I talk about, a third of you are going to be pissed about it. So I've prepared a loving and kind statement that would try to draw unity, bring us all together, where we can all suffer through the things that we don't like as one collective family. And here's my prepared statement. Go fuck yourself. Because I'm going to talk about whatever I want, and if you don't like it, get the fuck out. I bounce around. I don't sit on something for too fucking long. If you don't like it, leave. There's a fucking door right there. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Otherwise, grow the fuck up and just suffer through the things you don't like and enjoy the things you do like. It's good advice for life. And you got it for free. I gave you that for free. I didn't even charge you for that. You're welcome, America and Denmark. All right. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, drag and drop section of the problem. The good part of AI, something that I personally am enjoying with AI. Now, most of you don't know who this is. This is Gabriel. Everybody say hi to Gabriel.
Hey,
hi, Gabriel. And some of the things about the Bible that AI is reenacting, it's making me get it. Like, I remember all the stories. But not only did I forget some of the parts of the stories, but this brings it all. When you can see it, it's different. I like that. I like that AI is reciting the Bible and just putting visual to it. That's helping me a ton with some stuff. So there is parts of AI that I like. I like when artificial intelligence can show the inner workings of a machine that I would never, unless I tore one down and looked at it, and it's showing me. I like that it's showing me the Bible. I can see it. I like that AI is recreating some stuff from World War II that we didn't always have footage on. I dig that part. There are parts of AI that I am enjoying very much. I don't want you to think it was all doom and gloom, but I don't like the fake shit because it's ruining it for me. When the first movie comes out, the first full AI movie, what if they do a full-blown AI movie, no actors, and it's the Marvel Universe or it's Mission Impossible or something? I got to tell you, I may not dig that so much. I'll try. I'll watch. But how many of you are just automatically going to go, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. I don't care if there's no real people in it. I don't know, man. I'm old school. I don't know if I'm going to like that. I'm going to give it a shot, but I got to be honest. I can't tell you if I'm going to be there. Doc Talk is over there. Misty May 1995. Pump, pump, pump. Misty May 1995. I like that. Stephen Abbott 369. There's some people in here. See over on TikTok, some going on. Doom, doom,
There's a party going on in YouTube right now.
TikTok is censoring people. TikTok said some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Well, I'm not so sure I'm happy about that, but whatever. What's going on?
There are so many anniversaries over here in YouTube. Darth Blackstar just became an extra. Bob McKinley is at member 36 months. We have Harmonic 75 at 25 months. Christina Dvorak at 30. Steffi O'Nurse at 33. Josh D at 35. They're all just chiming in here. Kevin Grimes at 36.
Oh, the battery licker's in here.
Little Miss Hot and Nerdy at 13.
The battery licker has arrived.
She has.
The battery sucker has shown up. And I'm talking to one of the names she just mentioned is a full-blown, all the way fringe. That's her pronoun.
And she
battery
should know
licker.
better. She
should know better than to be a battery sucker, but she did it. She was drunk.
There was proof.
You know, that was proof. You know, she was on her like her 13th beer, and she did not give a rat's ass. Last night's show, we had two battery lickers on. I'm telling you, I didn't even know that was a term. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm not even sure how to classify that, but there's two of them in the Gen X Talks community. So just so you guys know.
She went because of peer pressure.
I don't know what she did. All right, so we showed you guys pictures of the containers going on the property in Dayton, Nevada, and you guys have asked me why I'm spacing them apart. Real quick, this is the intent. This is the goal. As soon as I tell my wife that I need $7,000 more to buy that roof thing that goes on top, the Sun Valley Fox and I are going to rent a machine that lifts us up in the air, and we're going to bolt that shit together with the help of Briggs and maybe Mike Perkins and maybe Costco Jimmy and maybe Hobo Laughing Rob. And what was his name? Hobo Laughing Rob? Did I get it right? Laughing Rob? Fuck, what's his name?
Hello from Rob.
Hello. His name isn't Smiling Rob or something? It's not Smiley Rob? Are you sure? Are you positive? I'm just saying, because that didn't sound right to me.
We have a hello from Rob,
Yeah.
and we have Hobo Rob.
Didn't I say that?
It's hello from Rob is the one that's here.
That's what I said. Laughing, hello, laughing Rob or something. Anyway, we'll probably have many hands make light work, but that's the point of it. But the other thing that's irritating me about this is putting down those containers out there, which we did all the work and everything, is you fuckers. They're like, everyone says, well, how close is it to your house? We haven't built the house yet. How close is it to the road? I don't know. It's 2.5 acres and it's in one corner. Well, does it look funny on your property? No, everybody's got containers out here in the high desert. You don't even notice they're there anymore. And, you know, and they're like, well, I don't think I'd like that. Well, fuck off. Here's a picture. There. How does that serve your needs? The containers in the picture right there. Containers in the front of the picture right there. You see how obtrusive it is on the property? Do you see how big and bulky and in the way it is? No, you can't even fucking see it. So then people said, well, I don't understand the relationship to the street. I had to go back again in the member section. I haven't posted this one yet. I'll post it tomorrow. And this is what I had to say. There's the container in the corner. Do you see it now? How about now? You see it? There it is in the corner. And there's an aerial view. There's a Google view. There's 2.5 acres. My truck was a little yellow X, little orange or red X. That's a container, and that's the picture of it. Is that far enough away? Do you get it now? Because there's so many people going, I just don't understand. Why are you putting those containers? What does it fucking matter? It's a big piece of empty land right now. Who gives a shit where I'm putting it? God, you fucking guys. So I went to all the work to do that for you. Hey, you make me drink during the day for no particular reason at all. All right.
Man, you are distressing.
I'm telling you, there is so much bullshit in the world about that. Where are we at here? Stephen Owen, Amy Wells Hallman. She sent love you so much. Thank you. Gave me a little...
You have no idea.
Oh, she's holding a heart. A little smiley face holding a heart, but it looked like a little smiley face in a G-string. From here, it looked like a little smile.
You wish.
I'm just saying, when Amy sends you something, you got to look a little closer to make sure over on TikTok. Stephen Owen, Misty May, she sent Fest Gear. I don't know what Fest Gear is. What's that? The Collector XXX. The Collector XXX is from South Africa.
I have something for you.
Not better than South Africa.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Public 520s in the chat dropped $100 in YouTube.
My man. That had been my man had he not dropped any money.
And this is what he said.
This is my man, Ralph.
And this is what he said for everyone to read and hear.
Yeah.
A little over a year ago, I would get annoyed with my wife for listening to the same thing over and over. But now I get upset if the intro music is cut short. Glad to be a one-year member of the family. Love you all.
Hey, he's coming to Las Vegas, and
Yes,
there's some people, some old timers coming to Las Vegas. I'm not telling who. I'm not disclosing that, but at the end of January, we have an in-person meet and greet. It's a fun party. We all get drunk, tell stories, and laugh. It's a weekend. We go racing. We do some stuff. You guys got to get tickets as soon as they're available. I don't think they're available yet, but it's a big shindig, live in person, and it's a closed VIP party. We all hang out together. You got to buy a ticket, but the tickets are coming. Keep checking the website, genxtalks.com. Firewoo Dart made his way over to TikTok. Firewoo Dart filters his way into any platform as an OG. Misty May, it's okay drinking during the day just for fun. Water ski bum. The Sun's TikTok is the Sun's. Oh.
Wow, Little Miss Hot and Nerdy is saying, come to Vegas and have a drink with me.
I can't continue.
Why?
Over on TikTok, there's a dude called Water Ski Bum.
What happened?
He wrote me a note.
I bet you it wasn't nice.
It says, the Sun's TikTok is so much better.
Wow.
Anybody who's over on TikTok, you guys want to address the Water Ski Bum, that's the guy. Got a picture of like an RV or something in his thing. The Sun's TikTok is so much better.
Thumbs down.
I know.
Wow, we better just stop.
We should stop the live stream. I think we should just fold up the live stream. You know why he's getting away with that? Our moderator's not over there tonight.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mary Mathis isn't there. Wait till she finds out. Water Ski Bum. Well, Water Ski Bum, let me.
You have a free pass tonight. I can
shut off the live stream. Water Ski Bum. We can just shut it all down right now, turn it off. We can all go home. I'm sure there's a rerun of MASH or Happy Days. We can all go watch. But before we hang up, before we part ways, I'd like to point out a couple things. Number one, this is a live stream. And the Sun very rarely, if ever, did a live stream. So what are you comparing it to? Oh, now if you're comparing it to the ambush videos he did, which everybody seems to like, including you, if we look at all of the TikTok ambush videos that you seem to like so well, wasn't it 90% me? Wasn't the camera going after me and my reactions and the shit I would say? 90, was that the part you're referring to as the kids' TikTok? Now, how could his be so much better if I was 90% of the ambush videos? And if you're talking about the live streams, he's done 9 his entire life, and I'm on like 1,942. You know, the term.
And he's the one that told you to do him.
Yeah,
it's like, Dad, there's this thing called live streams.
Yeah. You know, the part of my brain wants me to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Hey, Kristen Hartman said water ski bum is way out over his skis here.
He's out over his skis, yeah. If there was a dude out over his skis, it's water ski bum on TikTok. So not only do you not sound like you know what the fuck you're talking about, and your opinion's like an asshole, everybody's got one, but they all talk shit just like you, I think I'm going to use my privileges right here and ignore you. I don't give a shit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you this guy's like just brand new on the internet, he's not brand new, but he still hasn't figured it out yet. His mommy probably just got him a computer a couple years ago, and he's been poking around, and he ended up on the live stream. You can't be too mad at him. But you got to think about this in his perspective, okay? All of his friends sitting around going, dude, this guy's roasting you. I've kicked the shit out of him. He's a fucking idiot. Water ski bum. So you know what they always do? He'll turn to his friends and go, yeah, I sure got a rise out of that guy, didn't I? Boy, that guy played right into my hands, didn't he? I got it just like I thought I would. No, you didn't. You didn't have all this planned out. That is the last act of a desperate man. I'm going to drink with my friends, and we're not drinking with you. You're not even allowed to drink. Put your drink down. I know you have some little foo-foo flavored iced tea drink, and you're drinking it with your pinky out. Mr. Water Ski Bum Boarded Man, I got you. I understand like that. I understand you're probably sitting there alone in your mom's basement wearing your grandma's underwear on your head. I know. I don't judge people. If that's you, man, knock yourself out. I'm okay with that. But what you can't do is tell me how to run my show and tell me to fucking hang up the phone. I don't hang up the phone. I'll tell you to go piss on yourself. I'm going to drink with my friends. You can drink alone. Pinky out. Pinky out, buddy. Get your pinky out. That's how you drink. I'm going to throw one back, and we're going to get on with the program. With or without you, water ski brain bum guy. Gen X Mom.
Deanna Stone's celebrating 33 months tonight on YouTube. Spot and Stock You gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships tonight on YouTube. Gregorio Highs for Congress, $1.99 said, thanks for having this channel. God bless you all. Jam Koser over there on TikTok says, it was you. And my favorite one was about the tales from the bottom of the glass. He likes the show. He likes drinking to the bottom of the glass. We got some support over there. TikTok's got some people coming through. Far out, man. All right, let's continue. Let that guy just
I got a show to do, got around here.
Pound sand.
Wow, you just told that guy to pound sand?
Yeah.
My wife just told you to get fucked. Ooh, when she comes across like that, it's time to move on.
I'm going to tell my moderator over there, and she's going to be watching.
We had, before there were security cams everywhere in the neighborhood, watching everything that went by. And again, bringing back one of the funnier memes I ran across today. This is
I love
1960s security cameras, because we all know those ladies. They were like in their late 40s to late 50s.
I had one right across the street.
And this is what they did. This was their thing.
Man, I had one right across the street growing up. My brother knows exactly who it is.
And you know what's really funny was, who was that lady on Bewitched? Does anybody know? Anybody on TikTok know?
Oh, what was her name?
Remember, you went like this and she opened up the blinds and she pulled the drapes apart like that to see what the
gosh, what's her name?
Oh my God, that was so funny.
Dude says my mom is still one.
My mom
There's always
my mom
one.
can't be one because she's got 10 acres in the middle of nowhere.
But
so
she
there's no
would
one.
be.
She might be, yeah. She know what was going on. You know, we got a daughter that knows the neighborhood too.
Gladys Kravitz.
Kravitz, yeah, that's
Mrs.
right.
Kravitz.
Mrs. Kravitz. Wonder if that's Lenny's grandmother. I don't know. Never the two shall meet. Anyway,
Thanks, guys, in
thought
YouTube
that was
chat.
funny. Oh, wait. My guys might have got it. Let's see. Did anybody get it over here? Just making sure. Did anybody in TikTok say the name of the lady on Bewitched who knew the shit?
I'm sure Facebook did it too.
Yeah, they probably did. I just can't read everything as fast as it goes by. All right.
Gregorio Hayes for Congress just became an extra on.
Who?
His name is Gregorio Hayes, I believe, is for Congress. That's his
He's
name.
running for Congress?
I guess, or he's supporting somebody, but he is an extra.
Well, if he's the actual guy, I want to talk to him. Not right now,
Well,
but
I'm not sure.
hey, if you're actually
it.
running for Congress, just email me and we'll do an interview, man. I want to hear what you got to say. Hear your platform. Right, left, up, down, middle. I don't give a shit. We'll talk about it. All right. What else was there? There's more confusing stuff out there in the world I was trying to bring to you. Yeah, talking about when we were standing in line at grocery stores. I remember the Ralph's grocery store in Laurel Canyon, standing there for a long time and reading the National Enquirer. This was the stuff I was interested in, man. If I'm standing there holding my Twinkies and Ding Dongs and chocolate milk and trying to get my hot dogs through the scanner, this is what I'm interested in. In fact, I would slow up the line if I saw a news article that says Bigfoot kept a lumberjack as a love slave. You know, I think about things differently as I'm older now. I got to tell you, I do. First of all, I don't believe the story's true. I think it's pretty far-fetched.
But it caught your attention.
It caught my attention. But secondly, let's say some Bigfoot, some Sasquatch came down to a lumberjack camp, yarded your ass out of your bed, pulled you through a window, conked you over the head, threw you over his shoulder, and ran off into the Pacific Northwest. All right? So there you are, living at the base of Mount St. Helens before it exploded in 1980, and Sasquatch and his family are having their way with you.
Uh-huh.
However, I don't know whether they released him because they were done with him or if he snuck away. But why would you tell anybody?
I don't know, but the best part of that thing is the little square in the middle going, outraged wife. He's no longer the man I married. That's the best part there.
That's what you're concerned with as a wife?
And then the next one down below goes, long tongue couple.
I know. Don't start.
Then you cut that off.
It says divorced something stunner, divorce, long tongue couple divorce stunner, it said. I'm just saying, if there's many situations, there's many situations that something would happen to me, I ain't telling anybody's dick. But it certainly wouldn't be this. I wouldn't run it down and go, want to hear my story?
There will be signs.
I'm just telling you, there's just, nope. And I think I'd move to Florida where there's no Sasquatches. I'd live on the beach where there's no big feet. Not at all.
Big feet?
Well, wherever you go.
Is that what you call a family of Bigfoot?
Big feet? Bigfoots?
The big feet
the big
family?
Feet family? Big-feeted?
Big-feeted.
Bigfooters? Big feet. It's a family of big feets.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd move to where they're not. If someone kidnapped me, I'd be like, no fucking way. I'm out of here. Les, there's some serious stuff to get to, too. We don't just do the junk mail around here. We don't just unfold the spam. We do the whole thing. Here's another one for you. Okay. This one's a little bit about sports. And I want you guys to think about this for just a second. Because it's not really sports. It's about gambling. Most of you don't gamble on sports. Some of you do. But they have now done probing into the NBA and in baseball and in football, but heavily in the NBA. And you know what they're finding out? That people are missing passes across the court on purpose. So the steal, because there's an over-under money line on steals. They're missing baskets. They're doing things on purpose to keep scores and the pay lines. How many steals will there be? How many rebounds? How many points? They're trying to keep it. There's money in certain areas, and there's players that just miss and they fuck up. Because you can't always go in as a player and go, well, I'm going to make sure there's 14 home runs tonight in baseball, unless you're the pitcher. Yeah. Now, what bothers me about this, I don't give a shit about gambling, but now I'm starting to not believe the sport. And what I mean by that is I'm starting just a little bit. I'm not there yet, but I'm close. I'm starting to not believe that they're trying their hardest. I don't think that maybe is true in playoffs, Super Bowl, World Series stuff. I think a lot of those players throw gambling to the side. They want the fucking trophy. They want to go down in the history books. They want their name immortalized in the history books as winning the Super Bowl, winning, the Stanley Cup, winning the World Series. I think in playoffs it's probably something there, but not relevant. I think, because players' egos get in the way of money, and they're like, fuck it, I want to win. But all the other times, I'm starting to believe that players aren't trying that hard. I'm just not even talking about throwing the game, missing blocks, missing a tackle. I'm starting to not care about it because it's like, I don't think it's real anymore. A lot of the regular games, you guys are playing for money, you're playing for an outcome. It just doesn't. I like it when people are trying. Even if I'm not that into the sport, I can sit down and watch soccer sometimes. I can watch hockey. I can watch a hockey game because it looks like people are trying to win. That's the whole point, right? That two teams are trying to succeed. But when gambling gets in and they're tracking it down that people are blowing the games on purpose, even in the little stuff, why watch it? There's not two teams battling it out anymore. Gen X Mom, anything you want to add?
Let me see if there's anything in the sheets over
there.
there.
Well, I was talking about the sports thing, too.
Oh, I mean, I've just kind of lost interest in a lot of things. Now I don't even watch, I used to watch baseball all the time.
Yeah.
But now I don't watch till playoffs or, World Series. That's the only time. Football, I'm still watching. It just, I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying that, when gambling starts ruining day-to-day stuff, I think the issue is that people don't try as hard. All right. This one I'm going to put to a vote. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Blacks against tea? Blacks against tea. I don't even know what blacks against tea is.
Like tea, like you drink?
No, just the tea, but it's ... I can't read this, but it's backs against tea, not blacks. Backs against... Well, I thought it said...
another drink.
Lord Domination. He loves the weekly world news. Backs against it. He gave him a heart, but I fucked up. I think he's going to take his heart back. He's going to take it back. That Jam Coaster guy is in there talking about it. He's like, I fucking knew it.
Oh my gosh.
One guy wrote in there, or is it a chick? Says Tuco says he talked about the guy, the lumberjack who got kidnapped. He goes, he got Sasquatched.
That was good.
He got Sasquatch. Far out, man.
Okay.
Hope I said your name right. Yeah. Yeah, you backs against T. I can't read the rest of your name on my screen. I don't know how to change it. All right. So I got to vote here. I want to vote. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Ready? I'm going to show you pictures. Legit. Because I read the article.
So you want all of platforms to let you know.
If you were the neighbor, okay? Not the guy building the house. No. That guy's the asshole. If you were the neighbor in this picture, happy about what's going on, the American way, has the right to do it, we all need to get along, or fuck that guy. That's all I'm asking. If you were the neighbor, I'm just going to show you a picture, just like your opinion. I'm a pour a drink. And then I'm going to listen to you folks. Ready? Drag and drop section of the program. We're dropping. This is a residential build. He's adding on to his house, and he got permits. It's legit, and he's allowed to do it. 3 stories right along the property line. Now I'm going to pour myself a drink. Thumbs up. It's okay. It was legal. It's a permit. You can't do nothing about it. Let's all get along. Kumbaya.
Wow.
Have a beer, have a burger, hang out with each other. Or thumbs down if you're the neighbor going, fuck that guy. Just ask it here. I'll read the TikTok ones myself as they go by, of course.
Oh, my goodness.
Just saying. All right.
Lots of thumbs down. Well, there's
backs against the wall. That's his name. Steve, please save Canada. That's the primary goal.
We have lots of thumbs down, and a few people on YouTube are saying yes.
Steve on TikTok says, please save Canada. I'm getting to it, Steve. There's a lot of stuff going on today. If I can save Canada before the end of the show, Steve on TikTok, I'm there, buddy. I'll take care of it for you.
Vern says, dick move, but legal.
Backs against the wall says thumbs down. Dawn joined, but Dawn didn't answer. Backs against the wall said thumbs down. Who else?
Wonder if Trippy would have allowed this.
He'd have to if it was permitted. Trippy Pineapple, yeah. It is what it is. Live and let live. If it's legal, it's legal. Jam just raising a glass going, fuck it, nothing you could do. Just hang on.
That's almost like an apartment building.
Well, if he's allowed to, Tuco says thumbs down. Tuco was like, fucking Gen X Bunny joined, but Gen X Bunny didn't say nothing. If you're allowed to do it, it doesn't mean you should. You're allowed to call a fat kid fat. You're allowed free speech, but you shouldn't do it. You're allowed to put a world, a Japanese, you're allowed to put, oh my God, I can't say, I'm sorry, I'm trying to say people from Japan. I'm saying Japanese, and that's not right. So they're called
Asians?
No, from Japan.
Japanese.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yes.
That does not sound right. Is that right? Okay, you shouldn't put a Japanese botanical gardens in Pearl Harbor. You can do it, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't put a mosque near the 9/11 memorial. You can, but you probably shouldn't. See, there's all sorts of stuff in the world that you probably shouldn't do. It's all right to do it, but you probably shouldn't. This, in my mind, falls into one of those categories. Can you build a 3-story apartment right on your neighbor's property? You can, but you probably shouldn't. That's all I'm saying. You probably shouldn't do it. All right.
Well, Josh D is saying, I'd build a wall as tall as that building. Oh, I could have some privacy in my backyard.
Yeah, or just all the rooms and windows on that side, build a block wall that tall and paint it pink. So that every
know what?
window.
I think this story. Did you read this story?
No, I didn't. I didn't read the story.
I think I've seen this picture, but it's for family. Like, I don't want to say it's Muslim or whatever, but it's a family joining more family on the property.
It could be. I'm just asking everybody's opinion. Is it okay to do that? Just because you can do something, should you do it? That's all I'm bringing up. I think that's a fair question in a lot of categories in life. That's all. All right. There was one there, and we talked about the toilet paper roll radio thing and the eagle and the cat and the windshield. We got that out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. Every now and then at Gen X Talks, especially on our live streams, we like to stop and have a serious moment. Now, you guys know all the celebrities that died. You guys can tell me Gene Hackman died this year. You guys know all the famous people that died. You know politicians that died. You know everybody in your family that passed away. But you guys miss some of the most important people of our shared childhood. There's names you don't know that you should know. And how horrible were you for not know? We're going to raise a glass right now to someone that slipped right under your radar. Yeah. Slipped under your radar in such a fashion that when I tell you who this is and what they did, you're going to feel bad. You're going to sit back in your chair. You'll sit back in your chair and start rethinking your life going, God, I should have known better. I should have said something. I should have sent a card. I should have known this. You can't just have chunks of your childhood fly by and not give credit where credit is due. All right. I got to stop talking. I'm going to get all sentimental and start crying on you. You don't want to see a big fat guy like me cry. No. Here's a guy right here. Did anybody know the name Burt Meyer? Burt Meyer lived to be 99. You know, Burt Meyer did it with his big old gray ponytail. He invented Light Bright and Rock'em Sock'em robots. And you didn't even know his name. Light Bright and Rock'em Sock'em robots, and you didn't know he died. You are a horrible individual because you should have felt a disturbance in the force when he passed away, even if you didn't know why. To Burt Meyer, maker of Light Bright and Rock'em Sock'em robots. Burt, buddy, can't tell you how many hours I spent with both of those things as a kid. Burt, I didn't know how close into my childhood you were intertwined. But I'm sorry you're gone. Hey, Burt, thanks for being there for me, buddy. Appreciate you.
Wow. That was very nice.
Well, I'm a nice guy.
Just ask me. I'll tell you.
Just ask me. I'll tell you.
Just so you know, your poll that you took about that building,
Yeah.
Facebook was a big, huge no.
Yeah, good.
Just
Facebook.
letting you know. And
Far
Rumble
out.
had, I think it said 1 no or something over there. So
Maybe
or
that
maybe
was
one no
maybe
and then
Rumble
one no.
has like 1,000 people watching, and they all had a jury foreman just turn in 1 no, and that represents the collective thousands that are on there.
Probably.
It could be true. You don't know.
all right, well, let's pick this puppy up.
Robert Garza, hello from the great state of Texas. Kevin Lopez, sorry to hear that. See, Kevin had some sympathy. The guy passed away. Sorry to hear that. Rest in peace. Kevin Lopez talking about that hit Kevin right here. Kevin probably still got his Rock'em Sock'em robots. That's a big thing, man.
All right.
All right. Who else in there? Old man with a wh?
With what?
Old man with a wh? It's WHI, but I can't see the rest. Could be
With a whisk?
or a whip. I was thinking a whip. He
I
said,
think it'd be funnier if it said whisk.
I'm thinking he's Indiana Jones with a whip, and you're thinking he's in the kitchen
Getting a
baking
whisk.
something. Old man with a whip said, damn, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I remember getting that for Christmas. There we go. We're talking about that stuff. Shooter says hello from Oklahoma City. So we're getting some people from around the planet talking about stuff. All right, where were we? I had stuff to say here.
I'm sorry, Rumble had a yes from TJ Wrench. He was okay with that building. Sorry.
I thought you said no.
I lied.
Make up your damn mind, woman.
Well, what happened is I erased it prior to me talking to it. So, but
Wow. All right. So
Oh, now we're having a shout out where everybody's coming from. That's what you should do. Have people call, just type in where they're from.
don't they know to do that?
Hey, let us know
Blake
where
Williams,
you're
Minneapolis millennial here. Blake, even though you're a millennial, you're welcome over on the Gen X side of things. It's all right.
from. Let's go. Let's see where everybody's from. I think that's cool in the chat.
Brian M's talking about, I remember the Pie Lady, Late Night with Jay Leno. Oh, I thought it said Lady of the
Oh,
Night.
look at my peeps over here in YouTube. Chesapeake, Virginia, Dallas, Texas, Tennessee, Minnesota.
Kevin Lopez from Colorado Gen X. Eddie
Way to
Mann,
go.
New Brunswick, Canada. Mars from New York. Jams from Phoenix. Look at man.
Topeka, Kansas, Florida,
I've got people over on
Austin,
TikTok.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
TikTok living large, baby.
Omaha.
Big Daddy Claude, Glendale, Arizona. Originally from Placentia, California.
Oh,
Know where that
Clyde,
is, too.
Ohio, checking in. West Bend, Wisconsin.
Kleiner is in southwest
go.
North Dakota. Boy, that was a mouthful for me. Southwest North Dakota.
Oh, Victoria, Australia. We have somebody on the other side of the world.
Yeah,
under us.
They got to wake up
Down
early.
under.
They got to wake up early to pay attention to this shit.
Yeah.
All right, so there's more. A couple more things we want to talk about. Bring to your attention.
What's that?
This one had a lot of controversy.
Uh-oh.
This one had a bunch of shit. I'm just going to give you the controversy, and then I, as a duly elected representative of Generation X, as you might have noticed, I'll go ahead and tell you what I think. Because as a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert, using $3 words, I will come clean and tell you exactly what this means. All right, here we go. Ready? The drag and drop section of the program. There's the drop, and here's the drag. It's backwards from what I said. I'm going to leave it a little bit large so you guys can read it too. First, Native woman drives Oklahoma's iconic Sooner Schooner, a covered wagon mascot. Now, you guys, everybody knows in college football, the Oklahoma Sooners, they start their games, and that covered wagon comes out with the horses, and the Cowboys out there, and they yeehaw, and it goes by. Giddy up, right? We all familiar with that? Gen X Mom, you on board?
I'm on board.
Okay. So now, for the first time, they have a Native American woman at holding the reins. And guess what? There's a whole bunch of people going, finally. That's good. You finally got off your ass and did something that is culturally correct. Yay, yay, yay. Finally, a Native American woman at the reins. And then there was a whole group of people saying, you fuckers didn't ever ride wagons. You rode horses. You shouldn't have been in that driver's seat because you never were in a Conestoga wagon driver's seat. Pocahontas didn't ever drive the wagon. Lewis and Clark did. Or Sacagawea, right? Sacagawea? I don't know who. Anyway. Indian feather popular lady. And now this lady does it. There's a whole group that says, yes, that's a great thing. A whole group that says that's a bad thing. And you're fucking off and you're pissed. Now there's two people fighting whether this should have been banned and get rid of the whole fucking wagon. And there's a whole group saying, no, we're going to do it again. Fuck you guys. I received a letter
Oh, you did?
from college football,
Oh.
from the NCAA. And the NCAA...
Mail? Like snail mail?
Snail mail. Yeah, an old guy.
It came on a covered wagon.
Not quite.
Oh, okay.
No, then your brother would have delivered it because he's old. And the letter that I received from the NCAA about this incident, they said, before we rule on this, before we pass along our divine intervention, they said, General, that's me. General, you represent all of Generation X. I said, yes, I do. In my drunken stupors, I pretend I am that important. Yes. They said, what do you think we should do? And I wrote my reply and sent it back. And I will have you guys know, as a representative of Generation X, it wasn't too hard. We would look at that and think it was funny. We'd laugh. We'd go, far out, man. We don't care one way or the other. Well, she's a Native American, and she was on a wagon, so... Well, she shouldn't be on the wagon. She should have been. Yeah, whatever, man. That's cool. The other guy's like, well, no. We got to have her there. She's important. All right, it's important, man. Far out. I wrote back these words to the NCAA. I said, that particular incident, that particular event that you allowed to happen, it's not that important. We don't give a flying fuck. It doesn't matter. I ain't getting my dander up over something like that. Getting my dander up, that's a term before. Getting my dander up, you don't know it. When I say get my dander up, boy, a guy got his dander up. Getting my dander, you don't know what that means? Okay, you're obviously in the wrong live stream. If I say it didn't get my dander up or it did get my dander up, you don't know that terminology. You need to shut your computer down, turn off your phone, and leave. You just need to leave this live stream right now. Go look it up. You can come back later after you look up what dander means and that terminology for the culture that was even before my time. But when you come back after you learn that, after you figure out you're on the wrong live stream because you're in an age bracket you don't understand, you got to sit at the little kid table right over there. You can come back, go look it up, do a little homework, go talk to some old people. But when you come back, you got to sit over at the little kid table for the rest of the show. Anyway, I wrote the NCAA back and said, look, it's not that important. I don't give a fuck. None of us do. As Generation X, we don't give a shit. It's funny, it's clever, it's witty, it's good, it's bad, it's up, it's down, it's yin and yang, it's back and forth. We don't give a shit. There's other stuff going on. In fact, there's girls in the world. So I'd rather go look at girls and give a shit about what you're doing over here. But with that said, if the NCAA comes out in a few days and they get on the microphones, they get out in front of the cameras, and their official position is, we don't give a fuck, then you know where that advice came from. You're welcome, America. Not so much Denmark. You guys don't watch college football too much. All right. Where was I with my stuff's going on, baby? With stuff to talk about, things we're thinking about. Yeah, misleading article. That was kind of dumb. It was kind of, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. There's some dumb stuff in here, and I got one more National Enquirer thing that I just couldn't let go. We'll finish with this. We'll finish strong here because this is an actual thing.
A loft.
The brothel loft. Can you read what that says? Everything you need.
Best name in attic whorehouse conversion.
Say that again, honey. What?
The best name in attic whorehouse conversion.
Everything you need to create your attic of ill repute is included in the brothel lift kit. It is easily assembled by any DIY enthusiast in a weekend.
Be the madam in your own rub-a-tug shop.
You know what's funny? Now, I'm not trying to be mean here, okay? But do you see how the ceiling opens and the ladder comes down?
Yep.
Your mother had that.
Yes, no, my dad did in the garage.
And your brother used to live up there.
I believe so.
So I can't say that
he didn't go up that way.
I can't say that I've seen one of these in real life. However, I can see where one was in my mother-in-law's house. I'm just saying. It's fun.
It's profitable. And here's the twist.
What was the twist?
I can't read it. I don't know.
Oh, it's completely legal.
That's the twist?
I guess. I don't know. That's
I like that. Be the madam in your own rub-a-tug shop.
Well, it's something. I'll tell you. That's as you need. You know, here at Gen X Talks, we don't mind bringing you the hard-hitting stories.
Kevin Grimes writes, "Well, damn. That's why I wasn't allowed in the attic at Grandma's."
Oh, Jam over on TikTok. I say you get one of those if you build a room for the mother-in-law. Yeah. Tuco says, best thing I've heard all week over on TikTok. People are garbage on TikTok says, boomer sooner. I don't know if he's taking fun of me or not. I don't know. I'm too drunk to even care right now. Tuco goes, instead of building one of those, Tuco goes, it's just easier to keep plastic on your couch.
Harmonic goes, wait. My garage attic has that pull downstairs.
I'm telling you, I didn't have any idea what was going on at your parents' house until I saw this ad come out in the National Enquirer. I got to be thankful for that action there. Boy, your brother's got some questions coming his way soon. Next time we go to the Sun Valley Fox's house, your older brother, I'm going to knock on his door and go, what the fuck, man? Seriously.
That was my dad, not my brother.
Didn't your brother live up there?
He did, but it had stairs.
Those were stairs.
No, not pull down. Not a pull down. He had stairs. My dad put that in later.
Yeah, I bet he did. Right at the garage doors, sneaking the girls in and out. I'm just telling you.
Mike on YouTube says prohibition created some desperate behaviors.
Edsel Diggs over on TikTok says, my in-laws have that. Like right now they got it. You see, my in-laws also. Edsel, tell you, man, something's going on there. All right, listen, it's time to get out of here, you guys. It's time to go.
Life was fun back then.
It was. There's too many restrictions now with stuff. But Trump's in office and things are loosening up a little bit. We're okay. Listen, we got to have a drink. You got to raise a glass with me. Whether you're for me, against me, up or down, who gives a shit? It's all in fun. It's all in jest. We're poking fun at ourselves just as much as anybody else. Raise one glass as we say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Boy, you fucked that up. You want to try that one more time?
Good night, Gracie.
There we go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Not sure where you're listening in from around the planet. AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. I'm going to drink this right now with you. Raise a glass.
Good night, everyone. Have a good night.
All right. Last words of wisdom for the night. Remember two things in this world. Number one, wherever you go, there you are. That's pretty profound. And number two, I'll catch you guys on the flip side because I got to go, baby. I'm out.